Welcome back to Wepner Farms Productions. We're in for another busy day. It is about 14 degrees, not including wind chill this morning. So definitely another chilly one. It really turned into winter on us pretty quick. It was in the relative 40s and then just kind of decided it wanted to be like 15-20 degrees outside. So everything is cold. You can see my breath anywhere we go. And we're in the barn right now and headed down, check on some cows at 4809. I think she's gonna get some potassium pills and just a couple other cows we gotta maybe do something with. Made it down to our hospital pen, or what we call the hospital pen. It's just one, a sorting pen, and two, just put our fresh cows in here to get them going. Problem cows, we got sore feet, just cows that don't need to be out in a big pen like that one. It's 120 cows in that pen at times, and just good to keep them out of there. So here's our 4809, that big one that was laying out flat. She's been doing really good in the stalls. It helps that the stalls have something for her to kind of lean on or help her stay straight with her being such a big cow, being problematic like that. So she was kind of had a little bit of diarrhea. I don't even know if I call it diarrhea, but she's really loose, and gave her potassium yesterday, and I think I'm gonna do that again today, and then hopefully gonna put her back out into the pen because I think she's ready to go. Okay, so we're in the computer right now. This is at 4809. She gave 55 pounds today, and she actually came down a little bit since we freshened her. She was up at 60 and she kind of came down a little bit. Looking at her behavior, wipe you guys off. She was jumped up on milk. Usually when they calve in, their rumination kind of drops down and then it comes back up. I see it came back up and now it's dropping down again. And her eating minutes were down, coming up just a little bit, not very high, as you can see back here. This is kind of where she had been. She's kind of up and down. We're gonna go ahead and give her some rumination pills and give her some more potassium. I think her being loose is kind of maybe not making her feel the best and not eating the best. So we're gonna see if we can get her feeling a little bit better and see if we can get her to eat more and get her going. So I'm just kind of looking through my health reports and stuff and seeing if there's any more cows here I got to do anything with. So we picked out a few pills. These more green ones, these are potassium pills, and then these sort of orangish, kind of brownish ones are rumination pills. These are just kind of full of some goodies and some bugs and stuff that help get that rumen going and just kind of help her out, get her stomach back where it needs to be. So potassium will help firmen up her manure, and the rumination pills will help her just in general feel a little bit better and be able to digest their food better and just kind of help them get going. Our pen is extremely full right now because we got to dry cows off today. So all these cows with these on their back, they're all going to go into their dry period today. So it can make things a little more tricky in this pen when you got an abundance of cows, especially when some cows are stubborn-minded like this one. So she did all right for me yesterday, but I think today she's going to be a little bit more difficult for me. Come on, girl, we're going to make you feel better. Come on, going in the headlocks. Cows everywhere. Watch out, girlie. Swing your gate around and hopefully get her to go in there. First try. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, lazy Susan. There you go. Now she'll probably stick her head in the man pass like they always do. Because somebody designed this barn perfectly with no flaws. Goodness. Come on, girl. Head out of there. Come on. Okay, this is gonna turn into a two-handed job here pretty quick. I'll get her locked up and I'll be back with you guys. Come on. All right, now put your head up and in. There you go, perfect. Now we can go ahead and load up our pills and get her the help she needs. What do you think? You gonna behave today? It was a real struggle giving these pills yesterday, actually. Next on the list we got this 3969. She is loose. We're finding things out right now. This is the process of checking the cows out. So she's definitely loose. Looking at her manure, this might be gross for some people, but seeing some unprocessed food in there, some undigested, some chaff or feed. It's just feed that essentially just went through her, and obviously she must have some stomach issues. I just routed her out. She's not really agreeing with me, but I'm gonna get her in here so I can do a full checkout on her. Come on, come on, come on, we're going in. Come on, head in there. Okay, there you go, in the headlock. Lock yourself, lock it. A little more lockage, please. Come on. Okay, goodness. Keep your head in there. Come on, you can do it. Oh, come on, lock up. Be right back. So I happen to have a stethoscope with me, so I'm going to listen to her lungs, going to listen to her stomach, and I'm going to do some taps on her side, almost like I'm checking for a DA. I had one, I think it was last week, had a buildup of gas in her and just needed to pass that gas through, and that was kind of throwing up her stomach issues. But ammonia could be a cause of this too, so that's why I'm listening to her lungs. And also gonna check her for mastitis. It didn't flag her in the computer for high conductivity really, so I don't think it's that, but might as well check while she's here. Lungs sound good. So just listen to her stomach and her lungs and everything. Her lungs sound really good. They're crystal clear. Didn't hear any gas in there. Sometimes if they build up with gas, it almost kind of sounds like a DA, and you'll kind of get a ping in their side. At least I've found, and then you can get that gas to clear, and then you kind of start turning around. But listening to her rumen, it is turning. Ruminating animals, when the feed is in there, it almost rotates the feed in there, digesting it. So you can kind of hear the rumen turn in there, and some people describe it as like splashing a pail of water on the ground. I'd never really thought of it that way or heard it sound that way, but that's how it's described. But I did hear it turn once. There's a lot of gurgling in there too, so I think the best thing for us to do right now is to give her some rumination pills and just keep an eye on her. Oh yeah, I was gonna check for mastitis too. I don't think she has mastitis, but it's worth a look while she's here. So we'll go and strip her tits out quick. That looks good. Also looks good. And good. And that looks good. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and give her some rumination pills, and also check to see what her milk temp was on the last milking, just because I'm curious if she's she doesn't feel cold or anything or hot. She doesn't feel like she has a temperature, so I'll just check it out just to be sure, because we have the technology to do it. Might as well look at every aspect we have. Her temperature last milking was at 101, so it borderline for being cold. The perfect temperature is like 102, high 101, low up to like 103 is probably pretty tolerable for these cows. Otherwise, you get up above 103, you risk losing a calf because it's essentially cooking it out of there. And if you get lower, she's just plain cold and probably gonna get clammy, but she don't feel clammy. Her ears feel nice and warm. So I think that that's not a concern right now, and we'll keep an eye on her for that as well. So I got some rumination pills and some of those potassium pills that we gave the other cow that doesn't want to leave its headlock. Not sure why, but she likes hanging out there now, I guess. So I'm gonna give her her pills, and then we got, well, we should be done over here. We'll see if there's one more cow I was gonna look at. But had a couple changes in our feed. Our high moisture corn, and I believe our actual corn silage itself kind of changed here in the past couple weeks, and that could be what's throwing a couple of these cows off with their digestion issues. Not 100%. Our nutritionist needs to get out here and check everything out, tell us where we are again, because just kind of has been a change, and you know, cows do not like change. If anything changes at all, it seems to impact them no matter what the change is, positive or negative. They're pretty fussy until they get back in the rhythm, and then they kind of adjust themselves and get back to their performance. So I'm looking for this 755. She's right here. I don't know how she got back out in the pen actually, because I had her in routing, because she has a light quarter. It's a little bit on the watery side, and she kind of has a sore foot on top of that, or she kind of doesn't favor that foot. So I think her laying around a lot more kind of is bringing her to get mastitis in that quarter. So we're treating her for mastitis, and we'll this hoof trimmer is supposed to come tomorrow, so we'll have the hoof trimmer look at her foot. Come on, girl, could you get up for me, please? Come on, come on. Okay, let's go. Come on, rise and shine. Your neighbor's waking up. Cows just want to snuggle today. Come on, come on, lunge forward. There you go. Thinking about it. There we go. She also has hobbles, and I honestly couldn't tell you why she has hobbles. She must have had some type of injury in the past that made her have hobbles. But this quarter seemed to have been a little bit light. Put it on my boot there, maybe you can see it. Kind of has a little bit of a more watery texture. So I am gonna strip this out a little bit, and then I'm gonna get a shot of today and just shoot it up there. I got a little bit ahead of myself, and I already gave the treatment, but a little tip goes up into the teat end, and then you then push the medicine up into her udder. So there's her 755. I actually, after I ended the camera footage, I realized that we did foot baths today, and that's probably how she ended up out here. They probably grabbed her out of the pen, ran her through the foot bath, and then she just stayed out here for that. So she'll have to be fetched tonight. I think she's on the list because we were fetching her before anyways. So that shouldn't be an issue. So yeah, cows down here are done, and it'll be about time for me to go in for breakfast, and then we're gonna carry on with the rest of our day. This cow is maybe gonna get milked. Maybe not. Here she goes. And you guys get to see all kinds of stuff today. We're doing pre-treatment right now. Stripping those teats. Cleaning them off. Getting any debris of manure, or that's pretty much it. It's manure that it's going to clean off, and then there's disinfectant on that brush to kill bacteria. So it'll come and do this treatment, and then once it gets done with a double brush, it'll go back and put more treatment on over here. Now it's time to milk the cow. There you go. Robotic milking system in action. All these cows are waiting to get milked. They might be a little backed up yet because we had problems with this robot yesterday. We had a bearing go out and it was down for a couple hours, so the pen was a little bit behind, but it should be catching up now. It is now time to dry some cows off. So I got the gate set up there to run them into the old parlor, and Dad's making a run for it. We're gonna get these cows down here, get them milked, and get them dried off.
Come on,
Come on,
come on,
come on,
let's go.
come on,
Come on, girls, move up there.
come on,
Come on, let's go.
come on.
Somebody's got to start. No, we're not turning her
Wrong
off.
way, wrong
Hey.
way, wrong way.
Come on,
Come on, come on.
come on. Somebody starts.
There you go,
There we go. Follow along.
there you go.
Let's go. Come on,
Come on, girls.
come on,
Come on.
come on, come on. Get your head out of there. Get your head out.
There you go. All the way up. All the way up. Come on. So we got 12 cows today total. So we're doing 2 groups of 6. Getting them in the parlor here. Come on, Tootsie, get up there. Trying to get them all straight because they milk a lot better when they're straight. Come on. They have adapted to the robot so well that they don't care for the parlor as much as they used to. Come on, let's go. Walk ahead. Come on. Give her a little nudge on her foot so we can hopefully get her up in here and pull this around so that they're locked in there. Maybe. Come on, the straighter the better here, girl. Make it a little easier. Yep. There you go. Almost got her. There you go. Yeah, look at that. Perfect. So a little context on what's going on in there. You saw that we were giving 2 different shots up the udder. One of the shots is a product called Tomorrow. It's basically, not 100% sure what's all in it, but it's penicillin is what it is, I believe. And it basically, we put it in there to stay in there and kill bacteria, and basically just a prevention for mastitis in their dry period, keeping their udder clean. And then that blue product you saw is called Lockout. It seals the udder up so that no bacteria can get inside there. So essentially we're locking their udder so that no bacteria can get in, and we are also locking the medicine inside the udder so that if there is any bacteria in there, it is killing it. So basically making it so that ideally the cows do not get any sort of udder infections during their dry period, so that they can come back and fresh and healthy without any illnesses. So just got down by our dry cows. It's on the east end of our barn. All our milking cows are there, and way down there. And these are our dry cows slash spring heifers. And over here is our pre-fresh. So when they get close up, 30 to 40-ish days, they get moved over into that pen where they get a different ration, and then they move into the bedding pack where they calve, and then they make their rotation back to the end of the barn. So right now, just waiting for them to let those cows out so that we can put them in their new home for the next couple months. On top of those dry cow treatments, we also have those cows vaccinated again before their dry period with Scour Guard, and then there's a respiratory vaccination that we give them. So here the cows come right now off to their new home. These are all cows, so they know what they're doing. I don't think there's any heifers in here. Come on, girly. And here come the rest of them. And Big Ricky. Those ones did not stand quite as good as the first group. They didn't like to stand in there straight, but we got them milked a little bit more of a herringbone style. Uh-oh, I'm not ready. Jesus. They're struggling. They're struggling. Cows are coming. I'm not ready. Hey, hi, 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 hi. Hi. Hold on. Why would he let them out? Maybe they let themselves out. Oh, what was I saying? Herringbone? They were all herringboned up on us. I don't like herringbones. If you milk in a herringbone, I give you props, because I don't like them. I've seen people milking them, never milked in one myself, and just think that it's just not a good setup, in my opinion. It just seems weird. Maybe that's because we were in a parallel parlor. All right, cows are coming home. Don't run away, I don't have the gates tied. Straight in, no funny business. No funny business. Chaos. Always chaos. Make it look like it's changed so they don't get too crazy on me. No, you're staying inside the pen. Go away. Get, skedaddle. Come on, 3 more. No, stay. You're fine in there. No, bad cow. Oh my goodness. Go away. Go away. Go. What the heck is going on? Come on. Come on. No. Where are you going? She's gone. Making a run for it. I've never seen such an ordeal. Come on. There you go. Come on. Come on. Go on. You're not getting out of this. There you go. Everybody's home. Pressure tank's taking a while to fill up. So in the meantime, we're washing with what we got. For 12 cows, they sure make a mess. I don't think, when we were in the parlor, it didn't seem like it got this dirty the whole time we were milking. Now we run 12 cows through and everything's plumb full. Oh, good times. Next on the list, we gotta load up 7 steers and 1 cull cow. Take them up to the sale barn and sell them. We're gonna do that right now. Dad drove off with the Kubota and he took the truck, and now I'm walking. And also, they loaded the road up with salt. I hate salt. Such a disgrace. Salt. Here comes our cow. She's a big girl. Come on, Tootsie. Where are you going? Don't you dare go through that gate. All right, come on, let's go. Come on. Up, 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 up. Come on. Come on. Get up there. Get up there. Hi, hi, hi. Whitey. Up. Alright. Alright guys, it got a little cold outside, I guess, because you guys froze up. We got those steers loaded up. I think I got footage of sorting out one, but not a huge deal. Hoping at the sale barn I can get a little footage there of the animals. But we're headed up right now with the Dodge Ram and gonna take them up to the sale barn and take them off to greener pastures. So we got 1 cull cow, 1 fat heifer that lost her calf at some point and has been in the pre-fresh for a while. It's pretty big now, so we loaded her up, and then we have 4, 5, 6 steers on there. So we're taking them up and taking them to the sale barn. We have made her to the sale barn here. This one's fancy because you get to drive into it. So I don't know if they're gonna let me record anything. They might yell at me, but we'll see. So I gotta wait for him to get unloaded and then I can unload myself. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Come on. We're going off the trailer. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Go. One at a time. There you go. Cattle are now unloaded and headed to greener pastures. Now we're headed back to the farm to see what kind of mischief's going on. Well, I think it's safe to say the fun part of this adventure is over. Now we're back to the farm here. We gotta scrape this trailer out. Hopefully it's not all frozen there. Don't look too bad. Grab my scraper and get at her. All right, we're driving through the steers here. Here they are out the side window. But I'm taking you guys over by our cows over here. And there's actually something really neat about these cows. They are fenceless. So there is a fence here, kind of. I'm gonna show you guys in a minute. It's actually really cool. I had it in a past video. I never really explained any of this. I know there was a little bit of interest. So I'm gonna grab my gloves. I'm gonna walk out here quick. So I'm walking out to the pasture right now. Here's the driveway. We use it every day. And here is the fence to go out to the cows. Pretty neat, huh? Nice poly wire. And now I'm in the pasture. So these cows are fenceless grazing. Here's kind of their boundary right here. You can see where it gets green here. It's all mowed off over here. And the cows are out frolicking. But this cover crop was planted in August. Mixture of rye, rape, clover, turnips, or radishes. I don't know. We keep calling them turnips and we keep calling them radishes. I think they're radishes. There's just a mix of all kinds of stuff. But a little test run we did this fall with these cows going fully fenceless. So I expect them to come over by me, but they're not coming over by me. But we kind of wanted to do a little bit more grazing with some beef cattle, but we didn't want to deal with fences, so this is what we came up with. We found these fenceless collars by Galigger, and they're out here just doing their own thing, and you don't have to build a fence. It's great. It's kind of like a shock collar for dogs is really what it's like, and it's all off a GPS. So here they are. They're just chilling out here. So they are allowed to go up just a little ways here, and they have the rest of this all chewed off already. They've been out here for probably a month and a half, maybe even 2 months now. But online you can make paddocks and move your cattle with the interweb. It's pretty neat. So right here you can see this is all the further they're allowed, and you can see a pretty perfect line here that the cows have just been able to go out this far. So Dad's actually bringing them water right now, and I don't have a whole lot more to talk about. I was gonna do a whole video on it, but I just figured I'd show you guys while I was over here what they're doing. So that was pretty neat. As easy as that, just driving right out of the pasture. Don't have to deal with gates or nothing. They're sucking this water down. With it being as cold as it's been outside, they have not really been drinking a lot of water, but today it seems like they're gonna suck it all down. So that's probably a good thing. We've been dumping the water out every day, because at nighttime we dump it out so it doesn't freeze. And we bring them more during the day. So they seem to be drinking it now. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you like and subscribe. Let me know what you guys want to see. If you guys want to see more of these cows, kind of what's going on here. I think it's really neat. There is an article online too. If you look up Wisconsin State Farmer, it'll pop up. Otherwise, if you look up Wepner Farms, there might be an article. It's just an article on the fenceless collars and kind of what we're doing too. And I plan to hopefully make another video on it, just entirely of what it is, and you'll see them in the future because they're not going away. We'll be doing stuff with them. So make sure you subscribe and make sure you keep on board with what's going on here. And we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching and thanks for the support.